We stayed at Colors Urban Hotel. It is perfectly located at the center of the city. The rooms are clean and cozy here with a lovely little balcony and with a street view. It's also nice, comfortable beds, clean and big rooms. Best value for the money. Greece may be best known for its island, but the fact that its big cities are way more than just a location for a flight connection is something we discovered the last time when we visited Greece. We decided to spend a few days in Crete during our trip to Santorini, and we fell in love with the whole new side of Greece we never knew before, which is why we decided to stop over in a different city during this trip. Thessaloniki. One of the first things that will strike you in Thessaloniki is the juxtaposition of buildings of different styles and influences. Throughout its history, the city was home to Greek, Jews, Ottomans, and refugees from Asia, to name but a few. These architectural vestiges are still visible today and are a real sight to marvel at while you're walking in the city. Thessaloniki is a dynamic city where growing scene of shops, restaurants, cafes, bars, and nightclubs, and is also home to a street art scene. Basically, if you are planning a trip to northern Greece, don't miss out on a couple of days in Thessaloniki. The streets are full of people at almost every hour of the day, but most of them are young students, which is why I wasn't surprised to see how many cool places there are to hang out. Thessaloniki doesn't make the greatest first impression, kind of old-fashioned, not the cleanest out there. You may not heard about Thessaloniki and you will see there's nothing special about it, but let's just say not your classic European city though. But once you start walking around, you will see, wow, that's when the city's magic is revealed. What interesting about it is that this is an eclectic city that combines ancient history with modernization and a mixture of Greek, Armenian, Ottoman, and Jewish traditions, where ruins and ancient structures sit naturally among modern buildings. I am amazed in here, and it reminds me of Paris in this part, and I find it charming. The ideal starting point for exploring the city is the city's main square, Aristoteles Square, which opens to the sea and is a central part of the life in the city. The large square is surrounded by beautiful buildings and is packed with restaurants, cafes, and little shops. As a big city, Thessaloniki is not disappointing in terms of shopping. The city offers plenty of possibilities for shopping enthusiasts, from well-known fashion chains through intimate and special boutiques to luxury brands. And on the waterfront, you will find a lot of bars and restaurants frequented by locals and tourists alike. The place is really vibrant. It feels a bit Greek version of Promenade in Cannes and in Promenade in Nice, but unfortunately due to pandemic and Thessaloniki was on lockdown during that time, so bars and restaurants are closed. There you can walk on 5 kilometers long promenade on the seaside, and this promenade was completely renovated a few years ago and connect to the Photography Museum and the White Tower and Thessaloniki Concert Hall. To be honest, during our trip here in Thessaloniki, we didn't plan anything on what to do, and then we just walked around and found out of the Arc of Galerius. The Arc of Galerius and Rotunda were basic elements of the palatial complex. Original intentions were foreseeing its use as a mausoleum, although many archaeologists believe it was used as a Roman temple. In the beginning, the dimensions of the main structure are magnificent and stunning. This humongous round building is said to be Thessaloniki's Age old monument. Counting 16 centuries of standing tall, the rotunda can be found slightly north of the Arc of Galerius, and has first served as Roman mausoleum, then as a Christian church, and in due course as a mosque. The history of the building illustrates the story and history of the city. And finally, I am here in Santo Niño de Cebu, but no, this is the Hagia Sophia Church, and it's one of the oldest churches in the city that is still standing today. And it is one of several monuments in Thessaloniki, included as a World Heritage Site on the UNESCO list. During the sunset, they walk along the waterfront area directed to the White Tower, the most iconic monument of the city and one of the best places to see in Thessaloniki. The city's coastal promenade is not just the perfect place for jogging or cycling, but it is the perfect spot for watching the sun diving into the Thermite Gulf. This spot provides you with a great view of the White Tower, the old promenade, and the port. The colors of the sky are magical. During that hour, the perfect scenery is completed by the street artists who fill the background with the harmonic melodies. The best part, you are much closer to nature, just sitting on the wooden platform next to the sea. And that's it, guys. Thank you for joining me here. If you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know by giving it a like, and if you haven't already, feel free to leave a comment and subscribe for more and click the notification bell. This is Splendid Feet, and I'll see you in my next video.